So the question of the day is, what is the right caloric deficit for weight loss? Well, in today's video, I'm going to explain exactly what a caloric deficit is, and I'm going to walk you step by step through an online tool where you can plug in all your information, and this tool is going to tell you exactly what the right caloric deficit is for you to lose weight. Hey guys, so my name is MrFitness, the body transformation specialist, and for the last 30 plus years, I've been helping people just like the ones you see right here lose amazing amounts of weight with my weight loss coaching program. And if you're serious about losing weight, then you should definitely consider joining. The program is simple. It's workouts, it's diet, it's coaching, but most importantly, it's what you want, which is results, and you can get started for free. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click the first link below in the description, but if you're watching this video on Facebook or Instagram, comment below or DM me and I'll send you the link. Now with that being said, let's get into the video. So if you've ever tried to lose weight before, then you've probably heard of the words caloric deficit used together, but maybe you haven't, so I'm not going to assume. A caloric deficit is simply eating fewer calories than you burn. And you probably already understand that if you want to lose weight, you either need to eat less calories, or you need to burn more calories, or you need to do a combination of the two. But there is a point where you could be in too much of a caloric deficit and you could see no weight loss, where you're doing all this exercise, you're really not eating, and you're not losing weight. And that might be why you're watching this video right now, because you're trying to figure out why is it that you're doing all this exercise, that you're barely eating, and you're not losing weight. So there's something called your BMR, which stands for your basal metabolic rate. And this is the minimum number of calories that your body needs for survival. So the one thing you want to remember about your BMR is your base or your minimum number of calories per day that your body needs to function. It doesn't include exercise or anything else. And this could be why you've had a hard time losing weight in the past, because you've either been so close to your BMR or even at some points lower than what your BMR is. And what happens is when you get to this point, your metabolism slows down and your weight loss stops. So your BMR is a really important number to figuring out what an appropriate caloric deficit is. But another number that we need to figure out is called your TDEE. And your TDEE stands for your total daily energy expenditure. Your TDEE represents your total calories burned per day. And this number takes into account everything from waking up to exercise, even to brushing your teeth and getting ready to go to work in the morning. It includes everything. Now, the trick to a successful caloric deficit is that you want to be somewhere in between your BMR and your TDEE. Now, you're probably saying to yourself that all of this sounds great, but how exactly do I figure out what my BMR is and what my TDEE is? And there's simple ways and there's complicated ways, but we're going to keep it simple. We're going to head over to my laptop and we're going to go onto the website called TDEEcalculator.net. And on this website, they keep it extremely simple. All you got to do is plug in all your information, and this website gives you exactly what your BMR is and your TDEE. So let's head over there now. All right, guys, so this right here is the website where we're going to find out exactly what your TDEE is and your BMR. Remember, those are the two most important numbers when trying to figure out or figuring out where your calories should be to help you lose the weight that you're trying to lose. Now, this website is going to give us a whole bunch of other things, but the main things we want to focus on are what is our TDEE and our BMR. Again, TDEE stands for total daily energy expenditure, and your BMR stands for your basal metabolic rate. Now, I'm going to put a link to this website down below in the description. So after watching the whole video, you can go ahead and go to this website, plug in all your information, and figure out exactly where you need to be with your calories to lose the weight you want to lose. So the first thing you need to do is you need to add in all your information. So in the States here, you're going to go with Imperial, or if you live outside of the United States, you can click on metric. And that's going to take you to adding kilograms and centimeters for height and all that good stuff. So we're going to go back to Imperial, and we're going to add your sex, male or female. So I'm going to add all my information in. So 44. Currently, the last time I weighed myself, I was 184. You add your height. I'm 5'9". Now the activity, now this is going to go based on how active you are. So it goes everything from sedentary, which is categorized as an office job, to athlete, where you're working out, according to this, 2 times per day. So I normally work out every day, at least twice a day. So I'm going to go to athlete, click that. Now this is going to give you more accurate information if you give it a body fat percentage. If you don't have a body fat percentage, it's okay. I know most people watching this video won't know what their body fat percentage is. However, I do know what my body fat percentage is right now, so I'm going to go ahead and enter that in. Again, if you don't know what your body fat percentage is, don't worry, just leave that blank. That's why where you see it says body fat percentage, it says optional. It's not necessary, but if you know what it is, it will give you more accurate information. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in my current body fat, which is around 17%. And then we're going to click calculate. So after we click calculate, it's going to give us some numbers. So it gives us all the numbers we added at the top, and then it gives us our maintenance calories. So we want to focus on that 3546. So that's telling me that for maintenance, for my maintenance calories is 3546. So that's where I need to be per day just to maintain my muscle and my healthy weight. Now, if you notice to the right of that, it says basal metabolic rate, sedentary, light exercise. So this just tells me, based on my activity level, where my basal would be. So my basal would go up a little bit, or my requirement would go up a little bit based on how active I am. So based on my activity level, my current activity level, and my age, and my gender, and my weight, and my height, and my body fat percentage, this is telling me that my basal metabolic rate is 1,866 calories per day. Now it's telling me that my maintenance, or my TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, is 3546. So that's the total number of calories I burn on a daily basis. Now, remember I said before that you want to be somewhere between your basal metabolic rate and your TDEE. So a lot of this is going to be trial and error. So what I would recommend, or what I would do for myself, is if I was trying to lose weight, I would probably start somewhere around that 3546 per day. And I know for a lot of people that sounds like a lot of calories, but for as active as I am, that really isn't a lot of calories. And when you plug in your information, you may look and you may get a calorie number that is way above what you believe it should be, or way above what you normally eat. But again, part of the reason why you're probably having a hard time losing weight is because you're so far below where you need to be. And again, I know if you're not used to the idea of needing to eat more to lose weight, this might be a hard thing to accept. But what I would do is I would go somewhere between. So again, the basal metabolic rate of mine being 1,866 calories, and 3,546 calories. So I might go somewhere around 3,300 calories a day. I would do that for a week or so and check my weight and see where it is. Now you got to remember that as you're more active, that number tends to go up, because the more muscle you have on your body, the more active you are, the more nutrition your body's going to require. So over time, as you get into better shape, all these numbers may increase because your body will require more nutrition. Your TDEE could go up. So I would start there and kind of see where my weight loss is. Now you want to be somewhere roughly around 1 pound to 2 pounds of weight loss per week. Anything more than that, then you can probably guarantee yourself that a lot of that weight loss is going to be coming from water and possibly even some muscle. So although it might sound good to lose weight fast, you want to keep your weight loss somewhere around 1 to 2 pounds a week, because that, at that pace, you can guarantee yourself that a good majority of the weight loss is going to come from body fat. So that's the key. Now, these are the basis of you could just stop right here and you don't even have to scroll down anymore, and you can just go with these numbers. But again, there's more to this website, so let's kind of quickly go through it. So if we scroll down, this is giving me here my ideal weight for my height and my age and all of that good stuff. It tells me my BMI score, and BMI just is kind of your a number that a numerical value that I guess says how healthy you are. And I never really go by BMI because this is saying according to my BMI, my height, my weight, I'm actually overweight, because this is saying that I should weigh somewhere around 152 to 159. So don't necessarily focus on the BMI score, because even for someone that's relatively muscular, that person's going to probably be overweight. So don't focus on that. But if you just continue to go down on the website, this is going to give you more macronutrient profiles, and this will give you an kind of idea of moderate, low carb, high carb. So for most of these, it gives you an idea of where you can start with your macronutrients, and you can toggle between maintenance, cutting, and bulking. So if you were looking to bulk, it would give you some macronutrient suggestions. If you were looking to cut, it would give you some different suggestions. And if you were just looking for maintenance, it would give you suggestions. And down below is a little bit more information on scales and some other stuff, supplements. And so, that website does give you a lot of information, but the basic information for this video and figuring out, calorie deficit, and is it really important, and what kind of calorie deficit do you need to help you lose weight. If you're having a hard time losing weight, you definitely want to go somewhere around there. So again, you would want to be somewhere around that, for me, around that 1,866 calories, and you would never really want to go below that number of calories. On up to 3,546 calories as my upper limit. So again, it's trial and error, and you want to kind of figure it out from there, figure out where you're at and where you need to be, and kind of check it weekly and adjust the numbers as you see the results, looking for somewhere between 1 to 2 pounds per week. So again, I'm going to put this website down below in the description. I'm going to put a link there so you can go there and go ahead and put all your information in. So that's the website, TDEEcalculator.net. So I got a question for you. What was the one thing that you learned about a caloric deficit in today's video? Leave it in the comments below and let me know. So guys, if you've made it this far in the video, then that tells me that you're serious about losing weight. And if you are serious, then you should definitely consider joining my weight loss coaching program. The program is simple and you can get results just like the people you see right here. It's workouts, it's diet, it's coaching, but most importantly, it's what you want, which is results. And you can get started for free. If you're watching this video on Instagram or Facebook, then comment below this video or DM me and I'll send you the link. But if you're watching this video on YouTube, it's simple. Click the first link below in the description. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it, and I look forward to working with you soon.